art is dead. Those of you who are wondering what inspires this bold, radical statement from me, I'm gonna tell you in this video, and those of you who are sitting there watching this agreeing with me, just like, yep, I totally see what you're saying, man, I totally agree with you. You guys can tune out because we're probably on the same page. You've probably thought what I'm thinking to yourself by now. Those of you who are not, the ones who know what I'm talking about, listen up. Over the past few years, art has been on a slow but steady decline to the point where it's not really even art anymore. It's not creative, it's not original. I mean, how many movies that came out this summer or in production right now are just fucking remakes? Like the Green Lantern, that was originally a comic strip. Let's see, Captain America, comic series, Marvel Comics, yep. Let's see, how many movies are in production now that are remakes? I can think of 3 off the top of my head. The Amazing Spider-Man, which is a reboot of the Spider-Man movie that came out this decade, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. There's The Dark Knight Rises. That's a remake of the Batman movie that came out a few years back, if my sources are correct. And let's see, The Thing. Movie about those people in like Antarctica, and then that thing that takes the form of people it kills. That's not an original movie. A lot of you probably thought it was. It was a movie made in like the late 1980s, early 1990s, unless I'm mistaken, which I don't think I am, but I might be. You know, there's always a possibility. Yeah. I mean, you know, music, slowly, it's becoming made with computers. It's ridiculous, and you know, why should record companies waste their time looking for someone with true talent when all they need is someone with a pretty face who the teenage girls will gush over, and then auto-tune can imitate the talent almost perfectly? I can see what they're going for. It's probably a lot easier. They probably make a lot more money off of it. But then it's not music anymore. It's a corporate scheme. You know, anybody who's my age knew who Kurt Cobain is. Kurt Cobain was the lead singer of Nirvana. He killed himself. Most of you probably don't know why he killed himself. A lot of people say it was because he was depressed, and he was depressed, and he was a heroin addict. I mean, but he wound up blowing out his brains with the Winchester shotgun. Just put the barrel in his mouth and pulled the fucking trigger. Why he did it? Because he wasn't Kurt Cobain anymore. Kurt Cobain was a corporate icon. He couldn't live with that, so he chose to put the barrel in his mouth and end his life. And now, all these artists they've become what Kurt Cobain killed himself for. And they're totally content with it. Why? Because they're fucking rich, and if you're rich, why should you give a shit, right? Wrong. But you know, maybe I'm placing blame in the wrong area. It's not really their fault. Sure, if someone's like, here, sing into this microphone, it can sound like shit, we'll fix it up, and we'll give you shitloads of money. I'd like to think to myself that I wouldn't do it because it goes against what I stand for. But being totally honest, I'd probably do it. Millions of dollars is a lot of persuasion. Yeah. But like I said, I'm placing blame in the wrong place. It's not the music producers, the artists, well, it's kind of their fault a little bit, but it's not the people in Hollywood, the fucking big directors and producers. It's the consumers. It's you and me and the people who buy the games, listen to the music, watch the fucking movies, wear the gear. Shit, dude, we're feeding it. We are. If we stopped buying the shit, we stopped buying it too. Not to say you should, like, download shit illegally or anything. Don't do that. It's stealing from the artists. I've heard people try and justify it like, oh, they barely get any money from it anyways. The record companies make all the money. To a point, that's true, but still, if I was a professional artist, I wouldn't want people stealing my shit over the internet. So I'm asking you people from the bottom of my heart, just, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask you to stop buying the shit, listening to the music, because you know what? Fuck, it's not my place. But I would ask you that when you're listening to the music, you think about what I've told you. You think about what that music is for, what it's doing. You listen to the Justin Bieber and the Katy Perry and the Kesha, and you watch the fucking latest movie releases, you buy the tickets, you go to the shows. I really don't know what else to say. Yeah, just know what you're doing. Don't be ignorant. Because ignorance is going to be the downfall of mankind. Peace.